Let's apply the ratio test to determine if this series converges or diverges. So ak plus 1 will be 6k plus 1 factorial. When we're dealing with factorial, you need to be very careful about your parentheses. That we're replacing k by k plus 1, and then factorial is still outside of that. And then squared. 7, 2, k plus 1, k becomes k plus 1. Then we end the parentheses for the 2k, and then factorial. A k is just 6k factorial squared 7 2k factorial. So we multiply by the reciprocal, as always. And then we're going to have to be a little careful with our algebra here. So this is 6, that's k plus 1 factorial squared. We're going to write it as k plus 1 factorial, k plus 1 factorial. The denominator is 7. Now, again, the algebra with factorials is not good, right? So you can't do what you would want. I can't distribute this factorial at all. I can distribute the 2 inside because that's inside this big parenthesis. So this is 7 times 2k plus 2 factorial, just by distributing the 2 inside of that. Multiply by the reciprocal, I can't do anything with this, so that's 7 2k factorial. And this is 6 k factorial k factorial. That's what k factorial squared means. Now we're going to simplify this as much as possible. Hopefully by now you recognize what's happening with the k plus 1 factorial and the k factorial over here. This I can write as k plus 1 times k factorial. That's what's happening with the k plus 1 factorial. I can do the same thing with this one. That's k plus 1 k factorial. So that's this piece and this piece. And by doing so I can cancel out a k factorial and the k factorial. And those in the numerator here and the denominator here. The 7 will cancel. The 6 will cancel. That leaves us with these. And we have to be a little careful and a little clever to cancel these things appropriately. 2k plus 2 factorial. Well, that's 2k plus 2 times 2k plus 1. Right? Remember, for factorial I go down 1 each time. Then if I go down to the next one I get 2k, and I can just treat that as 2k factorial. So when we have a 2 in here, we have to be careful. It really gives us 2 terms until we get to 2k factorial. Right, so that's that piece right there. Now I can cancel the 2k factorials. That doesn't leave me much, so let's be careful with what it leaves me. Right, in the numerator I get a k plus 1 and a k plus 1. That's it. In the denominator I get a 2k plus 2 and a 2k plus 1. And what we're really doing is taking the limit as k goes to infinity of that stuff. What does that give us? The numerator is a k squared when we FOIL. The denominator is a 4k squared when we FOIL. So in the limit we get 1 over 4. Remember, when we apply the ratio test, all we're asking is that limit less than 1? Well, yes it is. That limit is less than 1, so the series converges.